I think the mindset of the team is, a positive one. The guys are upbeat for the challenge. We've been playing some pretty good Test cricket over the last couple of years, and we've been able to put together some series wins, which will prove pivotal for our confidence and our development. And I think the start of the Test Championship, breeds something special. The guys really know what's at stake, and it's just a matter for us to continue to do the small things that we've been doing well, and keep building as a unit. Nothing. I don't think it'll be anything different from what we've been doing before. I think the beauty about our success has come from being patient and building impact pressure. I think as a bowling unit we've been very, very disciplined, and it gave us a lot of positive results. In terms of our batting, we've got a number of individual star performers, but I still don't think collectively we've done well enough as a batting unit. So I think the onus is on the batters now to just continue to improve. We have seen a lot of improvement, but we just want to get a little bit more consistency in that department.
Yeah, talking of the batsmen, we have someone like Brian.
I think it was very beneficial for the guys. Brian obviously brings a lot of stature and presence in terms of his career and what he's achieved, and the guys were really attuned to what he had to bring to us. And in terms of the mental aspect, I think it was a situation where he came and he broke it down quite nicely for us. And I think he gave us a pretty clear picture of how we can make improvements and how we can build as a unit. Ram Naresh has been awesome in the dressing room as well. He supported Brian quite nicely. He was a little bit more of a tactician in terms of his technical aspects and the way obviously he went about it mentally as well. So I think it was a good mesh having both Brian and Cyrus here, and hopefully in the future we can continue to have them around a little bit more.
Is it not only freshers in the squad as far as form or like the groups? What do you think of that?
Yeah, Rakeem has done well for a number of years in regional cricket, so I think he's deserving of his selection, and hopefully if he gets the opportunity to come in and continue the good work he's shown in 18 cricket and regional cricket. I think a guy like Rakeem has definitely shown his cricketing ability, both with bat and ball and also in the field. I think he's got a big, safe pair of hands. So, if it does boil on, he gets this opportunity, I think he'll grab it with both hands and he'll be just as successful as he has been in regional cricket.
And you yourself, congratulations on your 4 awards the other night. You'll be just your authority as the number 1 test all-rounder.
Yeah, I've kind of forgotten about it, to be fair. It's all about the team for me. Whatever I can do to contribute to a team win and team success is all I can pretty much pray and ask for. I think I've done the bulk of the work in terms of my preparation, and I feel solid in terms of where I want to be at, and it's just a matter for me just to continue what I've been doing in the past. And again, it's just stacking up some balls as a seamer, bowling long spells, and when I get the chance to, with bat in hand, continue to build partnerships at the back of the innings.
Jason, last test you gave me on the toss, working with them in both half and really experience. You saw it when you look at the surface. Does it look like a ball first to you again?
Well, normally leading up to a test match here, the groundsmen tend to put a bit more water in it just to keep the surface together over the 5-day period. So I think it's one of those things where you have to really give it down to the last minute, to make a determination as to where you go. Traditionally, we've probably won the toss and bowl here, and we've had a lot of success. But again, we could come tomorrow where we feel as though it may be a little bit more in the batsman's favour in terms of having good conditions for good batting, and you may go that way. I think it all boils down to what you're faced with on that particular morning.
And going a bit further back, say that in 2016, Kohli had double 100. Has that influenced anything in your mind at all?
No, not really. Virat is one of the best players in the world. And when you play against the best players in the world, they bring the best out of you. And if we want to beat the best teams in the world, we've got to be able to compete with them for long periods, and we've got to be able to push them. So I'm personally looking forward to the challenge of playing against people like Virat and Ashwin, who are right up there in terms of the individual rankings. But I think from a team perspective, I think we get the best out of ourselves, against the best opposition, and we tend to go hard at them, and that's been our mantra as a side.
And at the Cricket Business Awards, you mentioned about bowling being the strength side, but you have the top people to bring yourself, or even different people on the channel, more different legs, different lines, and how does that suit the pitch here, and also how does the use of Luke's ball bring the video field to play that much more than with the
Well, we haven't played with crocodile balls in the Caribbean for quite some time. I think we had the switch under Otis Gibson when he was here quite a while back, so we've been using the juke ball for quite some time, and I think it's worked well for us. I think it's worked well in most places where you play with a juke ball. So not putting the ball so much in the factor, but I think we've got 3 guys in the top 15 IC bowling rankings for a reason, and that's just boiled down to the experience they've gained, the consistency they've brought, and the level-headedness that they've posed, in terms of their dressing room contributions, and obviously on the field contributions. So I think Shannon and Rochi obviously have a big part to play. They've led our bowling attack, for the last 4 or 5 years, and I don't expect anything different from them. They're up for the challenge, and we're looking forward to great things from them.
I have one last one. Obviously your place just beat Bumrah a lot of the format, but not in this matches. And that's a totally different game of the bowler as well as the batsman. So what sort of mental as well as technical preparation do you take into the series to face high quality bowling like that?
Yeah, I think against the best in the world, you just tend to play the ball. I think that's what we've got to focus on. That 5.5 ounce ball coming down at us. We've just got to make sure that we're zoning on that, regardless of who has it in hand. And I think once we stick to our processes and our preparation, trust our preparation, I think that's all we can rely on under pressure. But having said that, they're quality bowlers. We've got quality bowlers, but at the end of the day, it's still cricket that we're playing. So, we focus on the small things and we play some solid cricket. Yeah, I mean, whoever we go with, in terms of our combination, as I said before, and as you said, we had 4 seamers in our last attack, and it worked well for us. If it's a situation we go that route, then if we do play a spinner, that spinner's job is mainly just to come and, hold things up for us, and if they got the opportunity to express themselves, then they do that. And I think it all boils down to the scenario, how the conditions are. If it's a situation where it's seamer friendly, then if the spinner comes into the attack, his job is not really to attack, but come a hole in for the seamers to express themselves on the next end. Or if it comes in a situation where you've got something that aids the spinners, then the seamers just got a whole strain for the spinner to be able to express themselves. So I think it's as simple as that, regardless of what the team and the opposition. For me, it boils down to conditions and how things go.